So to adapt the Alpha dash, which was a flash of the true 2006 Alpha model interior, or 2004 Alpha model interior, both of those years, slightly different on the Humvee. Welcome back to another vlog, guys. Stoked to be in front of you guys again. Gonna show you a few things today, starting with this Humvee. Has the Duramax swap, also now in its interior phase. This is the first gen M998. Nothing much to it. Granted, now it has the Duramax. The powertrain is ready to rock and roll. We're gonna take that interior to the next level, giving it some sort of an interior, because as you all know, that are Humvee fans, they're very sparse, but there's nothing to really base anything out of. This is gonna have an HVAC unit. This is gonna have a spot to be able to hold all your audio video, the backup camera, all of the above. So let's go take a look. So as you can see, this is early on in the stages. This is the first part of phase 2 for this build. First build was the powertrain and really getting that ironed out. Now we're onto that interior like I just mentioned. Because this is not an H1, this is a Humvee. But now we're blending the two. We're taking the benefits of an H1 and putting it into this Humvee for the customer. It's not the finished steering wheel that's gonna go in there, it's just something we mocked up. Gauges, wanna make sure the clearance is there. Because the Alpha dash is a little deeper, it actually sits out a little bit further. So I wanna make sure that all clears with the turn signal switch that the Humvee has typically. So that's why this wheel is in here. But as you can tell, it's really no difference. It looks like an Alpha now because of this dash work being placed in here. Look at the details, you see the B pillar and you see the wiper motor. You can tell, granted, it's a Humvee, but you can imagine this is a huge improvement than the small gauge cluster down here. You're gonna have the standard gauges across, a foundation or a place to put your audio video. The HVAC system is gonna be a huge plus in this truck over the red dot for the 24 volt Humvee guys, or even any other of the stock H1 HVAC from 96 and older. This system, far superior. So to adapt the Alpha dash, which was a flash of the true 2006 Alpha model interior, or 2004 Alpha model interior, both of those years, it's slightly different on the Humvee. Adaptation of this kit to the Humvee has a bit more steps to it than if you were gonna put it in to the H1 that it was truly designed for. The full removal of the driver's side dash and gauge assembly it is required. The H1 is a little bit easier to pull it out. This one's obviously riveted. It's a part that's built into the actual firewall of the truck. So this removal allows us to then change that gauge cluster from this scenario here to this Alpha style where the gauge is across more like a typical truck. So a little bit of hard work, huge gains and benefits on this side of it here. There's some trimming involved in the prep of the parts also, just because like the engine cover is slightly different on the Humvee model. Well, obviously we do have a turbo or a H1 engine cover on this now because of the Duramax under the hood, but that's something if you're going to try to apply this to a standard Humvee with the 6.2 or the 6.5, you're going to have some work on the back here, adapting some of the panels, getting the fit and finish of the shifter assembly with the 4-speed, or in this situation it was a 3-speed shifter. We converted it in-house to the 4-speed to control the Allison when that was converted. So there's just a few things to do. Another load that you'll have to take care of is the 3-switch light controller. We are going to convert that whole system to more of the standardized system that you're going to see in an H1. Again, a little bit of work to be done, but you're taking a platform and putting in what really it was never designed to be. Still get the ruggedness in the Humvee on the outside, but you're getting that creature comforts of the H1 on the inside. So So there's another cool truck right next to the Humvee with the Alpha Dash that I want to show you guys. We've been very well known for our Duramax swaps, but we definitely do full service on any vehicle and service forklifts too, as you can hear. Nice running. I serviced the head on that thing on the mill years ago. Surprised it's still running. So anyway, getting back to this 4-door hardtop, HMC4, personal favorite of mine, the model of the H1. Coming soon will be a vlog on the interior. It had some creative work done and some natural elements came in and did their damage.
It was
keyword
eaten away by
infested.
rats.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you can say that.
Rats? It was
Yeah,
taken over by rats? I don't know if they're rats or field mice, but either way, there was a lot of crap in there. But Rogelio worked his magic as he always does. The interior is dialed. Jared's installed all those parts on the inside. I want to show you a few things on the exterior. We are still waiting for our step bumper, so we'll touch on that when we do the full vlog. Obviously, you've seen that search and rescue bed rack, but in front, we have an Expedition front brush guard, something that we don't often see. I have another truck that we want to talk about that we did a similar build, 6.5, full pull though, interior, exterior, and that has this Expedition brush guard. You got to tease him with the seat, Randy, or nope. Joe. Okay, no teasing with the seat.
Nope.
All right, you're missing out.
It's done.
It's the blend between Alpha with a little custom Roy treatments. Great seat. I think it looks awesome. So the truck we're going to go see now, or the components we're going to go see now, are for another Humvee build. This one's going over the top with some unique placements for sending lead down range, i.e. a gun mount on the slant back tire carrier. Quite loud.
What are you working on?
I'm putting a clutch and turn spring in for a brake pedal on the wrong side of the truck. You're supposed to have like a British accent when you talk about right-hand drive trucks though.
Is it on airbags?
It is airbag, yeah. It is a mobility impaired customer. When we get done here, when I get done running the miles, I'm gonna get over and we're gonna do the hand controls for it. I think we have around 6 or 8 inches of deflection. Here you go up. Cool, let's look up behind you. This is a, whoa, we're really up close in here.
Well, where's Josh at?
I don't know, Josh left. So I did some fab work here. Give some pointers to Josh, try and clean up his welding.
There's two main differences with this, one being functional and one being visual. I'm sure you can already see the visual difference, but the functional difference is going to be with this tire mounting plate. With our regular factory search and rescue H1 tire carrier, you have the ability to move this tire plate up and down depending on the size tire you have. With this tire plate, we are doing it custom, specific to a customer's truck, so I went ahead and just based it off of his tire and wheel combo. So his tire fits nice and snug in here. So that is the one downside, is this does have to be custom made to your setup, I guess.
An improvement on already a tried and true design, get the aesthetics there. These things are eye catchers. They're head turners. This is just going to take it that bit further.
Currently, I am designing up a template so we can reproduce this. So if there is any interest in it, we have the ability to quickly reproduce it.
Nice. You want to show us something on there?
Yeah, I can.
What's that? Yeah. Cool.
So over here we've got a 3D modeling software. Currently I am modeling in a 2D sketch function, but right now I'm working on a template that we can lay over the 2x4 material that makes up that main arm. That way we can mark out our cuts and cut them, because let me tell you, doing that the first time was not easy. That took some work. So
you had to earn it.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Absolutely. So creating a template like this will make it a lot easily reproduced by anybody in the shop. We can hand it to any of our newer guys and they'll absolutely have the ability to do it on their own.
Yeah, no, that's it. You know, do it once, invest in it once, do the engineering, now make it mass producible.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
cool. Yeah. Again, scroll down, give him some feedback on the new design. That's going to possibly sway Ryan into making this a production one. So it'll be our Gen 2 search and rescue tire carrier.
This might take a bit of work, and I'm not entirely sure how we'd accomplish this quite yet. I haven't put too much thought into it, but we're definitely going to try and figure out a way to make that tire mount movable so anybody with any wheel and tire combo can buy this.
There you go. Nice. I like that. That'd be more universal.
Yep.
But I don't mind that. I know. We build to order on L parts anyway. So what's the harm in having, hey, I've got a 17 with the 37 or the 20 with that 38, whatever it would be. And then we build it. Just like we do our CTS line.
Yep.
Little information helps us out. We build the parts for you.
Yeah, exactly. What do you say?
There you go. See? Done. Let's go back outside. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
But as you can see, without the rear bumper and that tank in there, we've got the Willwood brake kit, our big brake kit. Got a sneak peek at the new e-brake we designed maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. Take a look at that. This is pretty cool. Talk about taking an archaic design that AM General did and doing it right with a 6-piston.
What am I showing?
The brakes.
Sorry.
The big red stuff down there.
Sorry, I was messing with the camera.
That's fine. You were lost up here.
Yeah.
Show them down there. Again, if you look above the control arm there, you can see a sneak peek of that e-brake assembly. No, not so much. Yeah. Oh, anyway, that's just ups your stopping power. The 12-inch brake is a great upgrade from the 10s. That takes it that bit further with that 6-piston caliper and the e-brake that really does get some good bite. So we're moving a bunch of trucks around today. This one's in for a standardized service. It was original just a 12K service, oil changes, ABC inspection, but we found a ton of things that were missed. So we went in there, we're gonna change out a few parts that were, in our opinion, a necessary correction. And then he also went on board with a few other upgrades that we saw. We are gonna get away from these tires too, so it's not gonna look like this for too long. The 42s, they're a bit much, got some rub issues. Customer really wants to improve the drivability of this truck. So I sent it down here from Northern California. But cool looking truck though. You know, I like the color. It's got kind of a satin to the silver. Interior is done in another shop, but it's nicely done. Almost kind of like a mock Alpha with that color. But
What's that?
That's 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG, fucking bi-turbo AMG in black. You know, looking pretty. That's about it. Come on, let's go.
how's it look now?
Someone's been fully inside of that engine.
Really, see silicone's different.
The whole front case. What?
You have something to say?
Out here doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work. Wow, this went downhill fast.
That's how Jason looks all the time.
Yeah. You catch him away from here. He's got shorts on, cowboy boots. It's a mess.
That's your job working to get up.
Yeah, true, I know. All I did is describe myself on the weekend.
Cash Paul.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, whatever, man. It works. All right, let's go outside, check out another truck. So we got a truck that Jason and Ryan are gonna film next week. Should be airing Tuesday, maybe? But it's a Cummins conversion we did years ago. Paul Hyde out of the Florida location, the GM out there, he did the main work on this, I don't know how many years ago, putting that Cummins in there. I think as I was transitioning from a tech into the sales side, we went ahead and swapped out the 4L80 transmission for a 6-speed Allison in this powertrain here. This one already has those big brakes I just showed you on the other truck. And again, I don't want to ruin it for the vlog where we release the sale of this truck, but it is a stellar build, tried and true, Cummins power, Allison benefits behind that Cummins. It's a great truck. If you're a Cummins guy and you love it, this thing, get me on the phone call next week and let's figure out the prices and get it in your driveway. Awesome truck. You'll see it all coming soon in the vlog. I got a truck over here that's we use wildly all over the place, from the Rubicon Trail over to Moab, all over the place. It's a California truck that's plagued with the referee process. I'm actually going on Thursday. I'm gonna spend my birthday with the ref, getting this through this process so we can turn him loose so we can go out and have some more adventures with his family. And then coming back here, we got another truck. I think you guys talked about it last time. The green 4-door hardtop. That is one.
Actually, that'd be pretty funny if you fell.
I know, right?
They're busted
Just
off.
bust my other arm.
Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah. I ain't tripping. But I just had the pleasure of breaking in all the miles on that textured HMC4. Thing is a stellar truck. That was another one. It's coming soon. So this is an episode of coming soon, closely to you. This is another truck I mentioned loosely inside. 6.5 under the hood, but on the outside it screams just like our standard Duramax powered H1 wagon. We did most of the work 2 years ago. The owner was on our vlog, but he sent it back down for the roof rack and all the lighting upfits for that. Might be a giveaway. We have the diamond tuck thread. Nice looking truck. Again, you don't always have to do that Duramax swap. You can get the exterior and the interior dialed in, save those dimes and do the Duramax down the road like this gentleman's doing here. All the while you get to enjoy the look and feel of this truck as is. A better view of that Expedition brush guard. Now you get your chance to see it in all its glory out here in the light. With our search and rescue 12K brush guard or bumper on deck. That's a wrap. Hit that subscription and notification button. And
What was that? What did
I
that
said
work?
hit the subscription and the notification button. Bunch of new vlogs, like I mentioned. The green 4-door hardtop. The Mystic, the real color blows me away. I forget it right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. Really cool, repainted Cummins powered wagon coming up for sale soon. So again, stay tuned and hit that. Boom. See you later.